Now a story we first broke on the 7 News app. Death certificates missing, and we found that families of the deceased have not been notified. 7 News reporter Amanda Koss with the story you'll see only on 7 News. Amanda, the state health department has no idea where to find those certificates.
And we're not talking about the death certificates you get when a loved one passes away, those certified death certificates. We're talking about these, the actual records kept with the state. Now, here's what happened. A package containing 91 death certificates from the Tri-County Health Department. It was supposed to go to the State Office of Vital Statistics. Instead, it went to the wrong state office. From there, it was supposed to be directed back to that original state office, but now it's missing. Date of birth, social security number, education, pregnancy.
Cause of death.
91 death certificates with that information never made it to the state health department. Any idea where these could be?
No, we've looked everywhere we can possibly think of.
Bob O'Doherty, head of vital statistics for the state, first realized the death certificates were missing in March. 7 News learning the families of the deceased have not been notified. If it happened in March and you knew within a few days, why the delay? This being May, why do they still not know?
For a long time, we believed that we had it. We just couldn't find it.
The state plans on sending a letter to families next week.
I think it is not a very high threat. In our experience, death certificates are not a high threat for identity fraud.
As a funeral director, Darren Forbes handles the same information contained in death certificates.
We're very careful, and we have very clear policies in terms and procedures in terms of how we handle this information.
What changes have been put in place to make sure something like this does not happen again?
We are in the process of requiring all of the local health departments to send the data via registered mail, because that registered mail has a chain of custody.
And now the state health department says more than half of the offices now use registered mail, replacing that courier system, including the Tri-County Health Department. Now, in the future, instead of hauling pieces of paper around, they say they are going to transition to an electronic data system. That is 18 months out. Reporting live, Amanda Koss, 7 News.